whenever you're ready.
Sid, did you have any inkling, or was it only when the name was read out?
It was really only when the name was read out. You got that feeling that, you're in that range, but, there's a lot of other people that could have chosen. I'm just so grateful that Crows chose me at that pick.
What does it mean for you to have, the pride of South Australia, the jumper on, and to be staying at home?
Oh, it means so much to me to wear this jumper, team that I've supported for so long, and my family has. We're all so excited, so happy and grateful.
And what was going through your mind when you heard your name read out, Sid?
I couldn't tell you. It was a bit of a blur. I was just, excitement. I just remember the emotions of excitement, joy, bit of relief. All of those.
Have you spoken to Nixie and the club yet?
No, not yet. That'll be later, I reckon.
How do you see yourself fitting into that midfield next year?
Well, obviously I have to work hard and earn the respect of my teammates and my coaches to even be able to think of that. But who knows? That's up to Nixie, I believe.
You had your brothers beside you there just before. Were they a help or the hindrance to the nerves? Because it looked like they were taking the mickey a little bit.
Oh, I think they took the nerves off me just by being big brothers, especially Arlo. They were showing me a couple of clips of him doing some pretty absurd things, so definitely took my mind off it a bit.
What did you learn from Arlo, having been through this process before?
Arlo's been an awesome help, just being able to pick his brain. Obviously being in assistant for 2 years, and I think the main things I've learned from him is just on-field things that he's learned from seasoned players and coaches, so things I'll take away into the next level.
It's round one. What you got your eyes on next year?
It's definitely a goal, but as I said, I have to, work hard for it and earn the respect. And ultimately, it's up to the coaching staff. So,
is there someone you're looking forward to meeting straight away or learning from, who you had an eye on for a while now at the Crows?
I think the obvious one's Dawson. Such a professional player and such a champion of the game. I spent the week with the Crows earlier this year, and he was someone I looked up to, and it was so awesome to meet him and get to know him a bit more. And I think, just being around everyone, and Taylor Walker as well, such an experienced player who have a wealth of knowledge, I'll just be able to pick his brain.
Can you wrap your head around what running out at Adelaide Oval was?
I couldn't tell you. I think just joy, excitement, all that, it would feel absolutely unreal for me and my family.
Do we need to get you a smaller size jumper?
I hope so, one that's a bit more tight-fitting. I think if I was running, someone could just grab me from behind. So.
When Michael Voss flew in for the chat last week, did you think you were a good chance to go to the Blues after that conversation?
It was an interesting one. Meeting a coach, it means you're in their mix, but I think they stayed pretty transparent throughout the whole drafting process. There was a range of people they were expecting to take, and so I didn't think about it too much.
You obviously had some injury issues at the start of the year. Will you be good to go for pre-season, no issues?
My shin early in the year has cleared up all right. I didn't test the combine due to my back, which is feeling good now, but we'll just see how the medicos think of it and if they want to take a conservative approach.
Have you learned anything from pre-season this year? Obviously, you've had the injuries throughout the year as well, so do you think you'll take a different approach now heading into AFL level?
Oh, definitely. Off my own experiences of maybe overtraining a bit, it's just a good learning, and I think having an AFL club around me and AFL players to learn from will also add to that as well.
I think despite that, obviously your senior experience makes you more ready-made, I guess, than some of the other guys in the same range.
I believe so, yeah. You sort of learn habits from seasoned league players, and definitely playing against seasoned bodies, it does, I think, hold me in good stead.
Was there any romance, obviously, with Carlton flying across and Bryce Gibbs having played with you last year? That kind of connection, did you pay any attention to that?
Not really, no, that didn't cross my mind overly. I did realise after that he did play for it, but he also came back to the Crows, so thought about that as well.
And obviously, with the midfield group, your point of difference being your speed. Do you think that's, I guess, one of the key reasons why the Crows looked at you so heavily?
Yeah, I think so. I think my speed's a bit of an appeal to them. That and hopefully my character. I know Nixie's big on making connections with the team and players, so I think that's something I'm really good at, so hopefully that as well.
brothers told me a little bit earlier that you're already in professional and I've never seen you out past 11 p.m. Will that be the case tonight? Will they try and drag you out for a bit of a celebration?
For sure. I'll be heading back to my hotel and they'll be holding my hand trying to drag me out. That's for sure. Guarantee that.
All good. Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much, guys.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.